Good morning guys, happy Wednesday. So my Wednesday breakfast is my super goodness porridge, which is this one. Super goodness super fruits, and that's my healthy extra B. Then I've measured 250ml of almond milk, which is half my healthy extra A, and so I've got some of it in there, and then I've got some left for a coffee later. I've got a strawberry and mango, I think, from fruit tea from Aldi. Then in the porridge I've got some frozen raspberries that have just sort of disintegrated because of being in the heat. I know I'm not going to sin for cooked fruit because I would have added the raspberries anyway. And then I've got a squirt of skinny syrup, the s'mores flavour. So this is sin free, just using my healthy extra B. Yum yum. My Wednesday lunch, I keep forgetting what day it is the other half of my chicken bowl. So I've got the chilli, was it lime and garlic chicken, or that comes in the silver tray in Tesco that's free on the plan. And I've got half a pack of stir fry veg and half a pack of boiled rice. So that's free on the plan. And then I've got apple and plum and a diet lemonade. I think that gives you a clue what's on the menu for later. And can I just say that porridge this morning with the s'mores, skinny syrup and the raspberries was absolutely delicious. So I'm doing well so far. I am feeling hungry. So hopefully this will fill me up, because I was watching Helen and Jane live earlier and they were cooking cooked breakfasts and things, but I am ready for this now. My Wednesday evening meal is chicken dinner. So we've got some chicken breast with oxo roasties, mixed veg, carrots, peas, cauliflower, broccoli, 2 sins worth of gravy. Got a banana and custard Muller light and an orange juice. I'm just watching Helen and Gav's labour and birth story. Good evening guys, I thought I'd have a sit down and have a little chat with you, answer a few questions. Just been in the shower, so I'm in my snuggly dressing gown and Andrew's just making himself a drink. So this is a question from, I always forget to look for the day. Day 15, which I believe was Sunday's vlog. Let me just find it again. So, JMLW80 asks, with losing over 11 stone, do you feel you have excess skin and would you ever get it removed? Yes, I do have excess skin. I have a lot on my arms. You'll have noticed that in the vlogs. I have a lot on my thighs and my bum's starting to go. I think the top half of my tummy is loose skin. This part here, which I was showing you in the jeans, my lower tummy is still pretty much fat, but I'm hoping, you know, that will get looser. But yeah, I'm expecting to have loose skin. I would, in an ideal world, probably get surgery, but I understand that they're not as willing to give it out on the NHS as previously, or you've got to have a really good reason to be able to get excess skin removed, and I don't think we'd ever be able to afford it financially. We have just spent quite a bit of money on house renovations, so it's not something that's going to happen in the near future anyway. But what I've got to concentrate on is that I'm much healthier, much more happy, much more confident, and I'm still fitting in smaller clothes. Alright, it might not be as small as I want to be, but it's not as big as I was either. You know, to be in a size 16 to 18 in the more generous shops is a brilliant achievement to probably going up to a 34 where I was before. So I just try and concentrate on the positives. There's another question on Monday's vlog from Hall Morris 123. I wanted to ask, don't you ever feel like going off plan? I have young children and find it hard to always stay on plan. I wish I had your willpower. Now, I do talk about being on and off plan, but really that's just a sort of way of speaking to explain it to people watching. This is actually my way of life now. This is my way of eating. And the odd dinner or whatever that's not Slimming World friendly is not actually off plan. It's part of a balanced, you know, sort of flexi-sin, whatever you want to call it, treat day, treat meal, whatever. I do occasionally have, you know, treats or off-plan meals, or, you know, on holiday or, you know, on special occasions. But that is part of how I manage to stay on plan, if you like, by just choosing the occasions when I'm going to have a bit more of a treat. And I always work harder around those times as well. So I'll do more exercise, I'll have less sins, I'll eat less, you know, I'll try and do some carb-free days, so, you know, things like that. Or carb-free meals, I should say, or SP meals. But yeah, I mean, I must admit that, you know, there are times when I'm thinking about eating something that isn't Slimming World friendly. And that's when the choice comes into play, because I choose, not willpower, I choose to stay on plan. And I look at my awards wall and I know what means more to me. For example, I know somebody was fancying some donuts today, and I said to them, what means more to you, your 3 stone award or those donuts? And for me it would be the 3 stone award, because donuts wouldn't help me to reach my goal, or to reach my next award, or to have an overall sort of target or life plan that is going to get me more healthy and be successful. So no, I do have my moments, but I just keep thinking about how I'm going to tackle it. So I quite often think, right, I need to get planning, I need to get prepping. That's the key. I'll often spend evenings thinking what I'm going to eat the next day, what I'm going to do, what I'm going to prep for the weekend, what I'm going to prep at the weekend. We do online shopping, so I have to make sure that I've looked up what I need for the next week by a certain time on a Wednesday, and our shopping comes on a Thursday. So it's all about the prepping and the thinking. And yeah, it does take time, and if you've got a young family, it's hard, and that's when I would go back to keeping things simple and getting those really simple things in, like some chicken that's in a tray that you can just throw in, some rice that you can, some like cook in a bag rice that you can throw in the microwave, and some stir-fry veg or frozen veg that you can just either throw in the microwave or put in the pan. You know, you don't have to be stood there over the stove. There are quick answers out there. So yeah, I would say yes, I do sometimes feel like going off plan, but there are things that stop me. So yeah. So Betty Boop asks, hi, where do you get grape nuts from? And I have had a few questions about this. These are grape nuts. I have shown them on the vlog before, so excuse me if you've seen them before, but I have had quite a few questions. These are grape nuts, and they are described as crunchy wheat and malted barley cereal. So they are not grapes and they are not nuts, they're just called grape nuts. You can have 40 grams of these for your Healthy Extra B, or they are 7.5 cents. 40 grams is 7.5 cents. They taste malty and they taste a bit like bran flakes, but they're very crunchy balls. So what you might like to do is pair them with flavoured quark or yoghurt just to soften them a little bit. And if you soften them, if you stir them in entirely, they'll go really soft and cakey. But they are available in the big 4 supermarkets in the cereal aisle. But they'll probably be tucked away sort of right at the end or at the top. So you've got to keep a sharp eye on them. So yeah, that is grape nuts, and they're one of my favourite cereal. And then Lina on yesterday's vlog, or Lena Maria, said, wanted to ask, do you eat anything in between meals? On these vlogs you'll see everything I eat. So even if I was eating something just quickly at work, I would either show you then and there, or I would tell you about it afterwards. So on the daily vlogs and on the vlogs where I'm doing what I eat in a day, you see everything I eat. So I try to avoid eating between meals, mainly because I want to save most of my sins for the evening, and also because I am satisfied by what I eat for my meals. But on the other hand, if I ever do want something, I have it. You'll have seen me every now and again, I have a little bit of fruit or a hi-fi bar or whatever. If I need it, I have it. But I do try and keep my main meals to be filling and healthy, and I'll always have a pudding or a dessert. So I'll have my fruit at lunchtime and I'll have a yoghurt or flavoured quark and fruit after tea. So I do sort of have those 2 courses, if you like, for lunch and tea. So you could say that those are my snacks. But no, I do try and avoid eating between meals, and I do show you everything that I eat or tell you about it. So you wouldn't miss me eating anything. Yeah, I think that's about it. So I'm going to go and make some supper. My Wednesday evening snacks are Sensations poppadoms, lime and coriander chutney. And this is one, sorry, I meant to open this actually. This is one of the Aldi spirals. Hang on a second. Can you open that?
On the eve of Vital Summit, it is the PM's negotiations with her own parliament.
Yeah, I can open it.
I'm going to go in his mouth now. Just, no, take it out for me.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
There it is, look.
One of the Aldi spirals, so these are 6 cents. And they've just got like crispy on the inside and then melted chocolate inside. So that's 6 cents. And then I've got some of the Frutella fruit foam. So I've got 20 grams for 2 cents. Oh, and then I've got a Baby Bell as half of my Healthy Extra A. And then if you remember, I measured 500 grams, 500 ml of almond milk. Sorry, 500 ml of almond milk is the total of your Healthy Extra A. I measured 250 ml. And then I had some in my porridge this morning, and the rest I've got in my coffee here. So I end the day on 13 cents, and that is another day on plan. Thanks for watching.